Hey everyone, I am Ebony Allard and it is Wednesday. And on Wednesdays we ask, what is making you feel worries me? We talk Worries Me Wednesday, where I identify a problem that I've heard some of you talk about, or that I think that you're going through, or that's come up quite a lot in my coaching sessions with my clients. And I offer a reframe or an alternative perspective on it so that you can see it from a different perspective, see it from a different side, understand it in a different way, and perhaps try something different. Because if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. And trying something from a different angle or a different perspective or a different way is going to help you find a way over, around, or through. Because I truly, truly believe that it is not about removing the obstacles or the difficulties or the struggles from our lives, that is a foolish endeavour, that actually we should be training like ninjas for them so that whatever comes up in our life, we can navigate it. I will check something nonetheless. Let's see what happens when I do this. Excellent. We should now be back in normal mode. Excellent. So, I want to talk about worries me, I don't have enough money, I can't afford it. Now this happens a lot. I have a lot of people who would really love to get a coach, or who would really love to up level their business in some way. Maybe they want to invest, they want to commit, they want to upgrade, and they want new, more exciting opportunities and things to come through to them. But they've found some stumbling blocks, some obstacles, something that is stopping them. And maybe this is you. So if you're joining me live, let me know what that is. Jump in the comments and we can discuss through, and I can perhaps help you with that. But let's go with this example, right? So I don't have enough. I can't afford it. Hi, if you've just joined me. And my solution to this is this. So when we are in victim mindset, we are focusing in on the problem. Okay, so when we're in victim mindset, I don't have enough, I can't afford it, I'm not able to. We are in reaction, and our focus is in on the problem, right? So we're in a place of fear, of anxiety, of power, of panic, or in disempowerment. And we are in this victim cycle going round and round and round, where we're looking for some kind of quick fix to the solution. And so we're like, well, I can't afford it, and I can't afford it. And all you can think about is how you can't afford it. All you're thinking about is how you can't have it. And that creates a bigger hole and a bigger hole, where you're in a place of, I just need a quick fix or a quick solution or something to make the discomfort of not being able to have this thing that you want go away. So you reach for the cake, or you distract yourself in some other way by working really hard at the things that may or may not work, but you're busy, so you can no longer feel the discomfort of being in victim mode. So the ego part of ourselves thinks that we can figure our way out of a problem by focusing in on the problem. You will never solve a problem by focusing on the problem, because all like unto itself is drawn. So the more you focus in on the problem, the more the problem exists. So the more you focus in on the fact that you don't have any money, the more you don't have any money. And then you realize you don't even have any money for anything. And then you end up more in fear, in anxiety, in panic, and in a place of feeling disempowered. And so this victim cycle is self-perpetuating. We focus on the problem, we have a reaction, we find some kind of quick fix for it to numb the feeling that is uncomfortable. What's the solution? I hear you say, hey, but what's the solution? Okay, so the solution is this. If we move from the victim mindset into a creator mindset, into a place which is very different. It's a place of abundance. It's a different mindset. We call it the creator mindset, because it's where your neurons can light up and you can think differently. You can think creatively, and you can find your way over, round, or through. So those of you who work with me and who have a value filter, and I really recommend getting a value filter, hey, it's really, really important. So if you go and get a value filter, you can find out how to do that on my website. I've got a link there. Yes. Tessa's saying, once I have a victim mindset, I very quickly jump into thus I don't solve it. Yeah, and it's the whole thing. It's self-perpetuating, and you go round and round and round and round. Okay, thank you. So I want to talk a bit more about the creator mindset. So the creative mindset or abundance mindset, if you've got a value filter, which you can go and look up on my website, there's a free download that you can go and find about that. Getting your value filter is essentially a way that I've condensed down all the things that are really important to you, all the things that really matter, take them right down to 3 things so that you've got a lens or a filter through which to view the world. When your only purpose in life is to be in your value filter. When you are feeling that you're in the center of your value filter, this means that your mind and your capacity to think and create is opened up. Okay, so when you're in that place, then you're fully on board, you're open, you feel safe, you are in a place of trusting, you're in a place of humility, of courage, of knowing, of feeling passion and excitement and willing to take time and to move one step or the next or the next. Hey, Shell. So yeah, this is you start to ask questions, you start to be inquisitive or curious. Interesting combination of those 2 words. So you can start to think, what do I want to feel? What do I want to create? What would be better than this? What could I do? And opportunities begin to open up. So when I work with my clients, and again, anyone who's done this value filter exercise, which is in my book and is available free on the internet on my website, you will have these 3 values, and very often we'll tilt towards one of them, where there's too much of that, not enough of these other ones. And so for me, which are freedom, wild and true, I tend to, and I also use adventure and duty for these 2. I tend to end up quite often in a place of duty or responsibility or overworking, and I forget to go into this kind of wild and free and instinctual and much more feminine place. So I can find myself hunched up, my shoulders up here, sitting at my desk, being in it too much and focusing on the problem, being in victim mindset. So to get out of that, I need to come back to my value filter and go, what do I need more of? What I need more of is more wild. And that often also for me means nature. It means being outside, seeing flowers, watching the seasons. So if I drop everything here and I go and get into my value filter again, if I go and be out in nature, if I do something fun and impulsive, if I get back to my instincts, if I light a fire, watch a candle, cook some food, then I get much, much more in my space of being back into my value filter, and then my creative mind can open up and I can start to think of a solution or a way forward. So I hope that helps. I can't see what you said because I'm on this weird app and now I can't see it. Yeah, so there's all sorts of different ways that we can be creative and to come back into our creator's mindset or our abundant mindset, where actually things are possible, where opportunities are available to us and we can see in a different way. And if there's only one takeaway that I want you to leave with today, is that focusing on the problem is never going to solve the problem. That what you need to do is to get yourself back into your value filter, into a place of feeling good, of feeling freedom, of feeling love, of feeling connected, of feeling, feeling whole, feeling whatever it is that are your 3 words. And I'm just listing some of the words of some of my clients. And so your responsibility, your job, the solution is to go out and take care of yourself and to get yourself back into that space so that you feel good. And when you feel good and you feel full and you feel vital and you feel energized, then your creative mindset can open up. And then you'll be surprised how solutions suddenly pop in. And so the amount of times that I have had a big problem going on and something that I can't solve, and I've left it and gone for a walk, and I'll be out in the forest or in the woods or by the sea doing something else completely, and suddenly the answer will come to me and I'll be like, oh yeah, that. Then I can go back and have got some creative way over around